Hello everyone, welcome back to Gent Watches. Today I'm going to be watching more Ashi. I'm going to put a little disclaimer here at the start. This volume and this sort of tone of voice, I'm going to try to keep it at this volume and tone of voice because I just had a pretty long day where I talked a lot and I was playing D&D, I was doing a lot of voices and stuff, and you know, maybe I'm sick. I don't think I'm sick, but maybe I'm sick. And so I found that my throat is hurting a little bit, and it's getting better already, but I just want to make sure to not strain it too much. So my usual high-pitched squealy bits that I do, I'm going to try to avoid doing that for this video and for the Licorice Recoil, which I'll be recording after this, just to protect my throat as best I can. So I hope you understand. I'm going to try to keep the microphone pretty close to my face so that I can still have myself be at a good volume for the entire video. But yeah, just so you know, the low energy is because I'm trying to protect my throat. Anyway, I am very excited for today's video though, because it's funny, I have to actively keep myself from getting too excited, because when I get excited, I get high-pitched, and when I get high-pitched, it hurts. But I'm really excited for this episode, because we didn't have an episode last week, and so we've had 2 weeks off, and man, I've really been craving some Ashi in these 2 weeks, so I'm so glad that we have more now, you know. I put a One Piece video out instead last week, and you know, that's fun and great. I'm really enjoying One Piece, but it's like, Ashi's so fresh. Like, I know One Piece was like literally over 2 decades ago, when this is like fresh off the grill, and I'm super curious to see where it's going. I'm loving what's happening, and I'm loving that we're getting closer and closer to that match with I forgot the school's name, but you know the match I mean, the match that they're building up to right now. I'm super excited for that. So I don't know if there's much else to talk about. I don't really need to give a summary of last episode, and also I can't really remember generally like the big things that happened. I remember Tachibana was losing confidence, and that was a big little plot line, and Aoi even went up to him and was like, yo, what are you doing, man? But that's the main thing that I remember. So let's get into this episode of Ashi. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and go to my Patreon account for full length and early access. Please, it is very useful to be over there and be supporting the channel. So please make sure to do that. Anyway, let's get into Ashi episode 19. Oh, that's lunch. That is very sweet, but what the heck? I've never cooked a meal before. No thanks. Oh. Aww. Wait, that's really sweet from both of them. Okay. Oh my god, what a good setup already. Good start. Well, it hasn't been 2 weeks. I think he feels like he hasn't grown. Yeah. There it is. I think he does as well, but he feels like he can't hold his head high right now. Interesting. So it's gonna be manager versus manager in a way. Don't read his mind. She's so cute. And she's learning English? She made him lunch. Bento box. Oh, or the picture? Right. I thought she also made him lunch, and that's why Anri bailed on it. There's Satake. That's good. Okay. That's legit advice. Okay. I was wondering if he was being a dick there or if he was being sincere, but is it gonna come through in this match? That's pretty insane. using the rejected players and doing better. Yeah, wow. Okay, so they're all constantly rotating. Seems kind of risky, but works well. What's with Hana's face? Take risks. Oh my god, don't tell Aoi that. Absolutely. Well, like, absolutely the high press, yeah. The high press is what threatens you. Same in basketball. When people play man-to-man, even if it doesn't work well, it is scary to play against. Mm-hmm.
それ自体がこのチームの強さじゃねえと思うんだ。深く理解して手に入れたサッカー。それができる心の強さ。
That's pretty cool.
完成されてきたな。イレギュラーが一人。
One irregularity. Just absurd strength? Damn. Oh my god, Canada. I think that's Canada, right? Wait, so does he just play individually? That is so cute. That is so adorable. Oh my god, having Anri and Togashi just eating lunch together. Oh my god, I love that. Yeah, I want you to be by me all the time. Oh, that's pretty straightforward. That's really cute. She can't talk about soccer. Yeah. What? Huh? Miyako? Oh, twin sister. That art style. Oh, so other people don't like Canada. Okay, I'm glad everyone doesn't like Canada. Oh my god, I want him to be taken down so badly. Listen to his voice. Man, I'm actually not sure I love his voice. Owie, don't headbutt anyone. Oh no. Oh. Yes. Neither do we. Oh no. Yeah. Blah blah blah. That's fact. There's no shame in being a defender, Aoi. Yeah, that felt so good. No, but think how good it felt. Don't headbutt anyone. Oh, you're gonna headbutt someone. Yeah, Tachibana. Oh my god. This match. There's so much riding on this match. Oh.
おかえり。遅かったじゃないか。
なんだそれ。
おかえり。
チームメイトはそれを受け入れてる。なんかあったのか？なんかあったのか？
今の俺じゃ、俺たちじゃ。
Oh my god, answer me, motherfucker.
何すんだ花。
何があったの？
Yeah.
蹴ることねえだろうか。
Yeah,
いう
Jesus.
か、
待ってたんだぞ。ちゃんと。言うことも思い出したんだ。作ってあげることになったから、君に何も言わないでやるのは筋が通らないと思って。だから。
なんだそりゃ。なんで俺に言うんだそれ。チャンスなんだろ。やりゃいいじゃねえか。
そうだね。やる。
Aww. She felt like they had something particularly special.
これ、栗林。なんで栗
Aw,
林。
but he is jealous. He just can't, he doesn't want to show it.
あんたが打ち相手に勝てるかはともかく。
Man, I love the female characters in this show. And the male characters too, but female characters just keep standing out to me.
義経さんやっぱ A に戻るのかよ。
Oh.
それだけでも大変なのによ。
あなたがエスペリオンに行った今でもみんなあなたへの感謝を口にしてる。
Aww.
感謝。
それからみんな来週あなたと戦えるのが楽しみで仕方ないって。
Aww.
なんか腰に引っかかって。
Oh, it's the picture?
お、
Oh, that's what she was doing when she was touching him, right. I didn't pick that up.
立花。
Oh.
本当は戦いたいんだ。アシと大友、お前たちと一緒に。
Good.
これがこのチームのベストメンバー。
Okay, Aoi is on there. Tachibana is there. You're playing whether you like it or not, buddy.
加藤、
Kato.
みんな。
I'm so excited for that match. I'm so excited. You know, when I was watching that ED, I was thinking about the ED, right? Because the ED is like stills of Hana and going about her daily life. And I think what it's doing is it's sort of nicely tying into the themes of Hana's character arc, which her character arc right now is, I don't know about soccer. I don't understand the intricacies, the ins and outs of soccer. She knows about soccer, but she doesn't know enough to be able to give any advice or be on the same level as anyone around her. And especially when compared to Anri, she feels inferior. When at the same time, Anri feels inferior to Hana because clearly Aoi has taken a huge liking to Hana. And so they're both feeling inferior to each other. And I mean, look, I say that this show has amazing female characters. There is also the very minor issue that a lot of the characters' relationships seem to be centered around how Ashito feels about them, which can become a problem. It's never a big deal for me, but you know, I'm not the person who would be upset about that. I'm the person that the series is pandering to. So for me, I like it. I enjoy it. I think it's fun. For other people, I can see how they might think that is not necessarily the strongest female characters ever because of that. But I think all the other things about the female characters are so well done. Anyway, the reason I was mentioning the ED was because the ED has Hana in stills doing all this stuff that's just like outside of soccer. It's just her on the streets and all that sort of stuff. And I think that's important because Hana's whole thing is like she doesn't know about soccer. The intro is like pure soccer. Basically, like almost nothing but like high quality, awesome looking soccer shots being on the field. And so what the show I feel like is doing is it's reminding us like this whole like intro bit, this is what the show is about. But let's not forget, this ED is also what the show's about, which is like the relationships, the bits that aren't soccer, the bits outside of soccer, and Hana represents that. Really, like when we you know really break it down, Hana represents the parts of the show that are just relationship based, because her part of the show is entirely relationship based, or almost entirely relationship based. And so I like that. I like that they give her that role in the show. And I mean, I would love to see her character arc. First of all, I mean, I think her first character arc should be understanding that she doesn't need to know about soccer to still have an important role in Aoi's life. And she doesn't need to progress Aoi's career to be useful. Like, she can be progressing her own stuff at the same time and not feel bad about that. Because right now, I think she feels guilty for helping Kurobayashi, because she feels like I was helping Aoi and that was our thing, and like in a way Kurobayashi's kind of a rival to Aoi and stuff, but I think she needs to understand, like, she needs to take care of herself just as much as she wants to take care of Aoi, and also she can still take care of Aoi in ways that don't involve soccer. And Aoi doesn't really expect much from her. Like, Aoi, in this episode, she was like, I'm going back to the car, or whatever. And he was like, no, why don't you stay here? And she went, why would I stay here? And he goes, well, I like you and like spending time with you, and I want us to talk. And she's like, well, what would we talk about? Like, she's thinking of it, like, super practically on, like, you were very goal focused. I think she sees that Ao is so goal focused, and so she assumes that, like, he's only going to want to be around her if she can help him achieve his goals. But also, Aoi had a ton of friends back home, you know? There were a lot of people standing at the station waiting for him, and those were just the people who went all the way out of their way to go to the station. I'm sure there were even more friends back everywhere else that he had that, like, that were close friends of his. So yeah, I mean, he understands that friends are important, and it doesn't have to be related to soccer, you know? So yeah, I think and she needs to learn that. And then eventually, after she does that character arc, I want her to finish that character arc first and then start learning more about soccer. And her character arc then will be her growing in soccer. That's how I would like for it to play out. However, whatever the writer wants to do is fine with me, but that's just the way that I see it playing out. Canada sucks. Not much more I need to say about that. He just sucks. I can't wait to punch his face. In soccer terms, that's what you call beating an opponent in soccer terms. The manager Satake, it's interesting. Like, he's like a Fukuda-like figure, and he's got his own little plans going on. But he seemed still relatively supportive. He's also letting Canada be on a short string, so I don't know. Like, I don't know what to think of him yet. He seemed cool enough. But it's not like he said anything major. He was just like, you're struggling, that's good, you're on the right path. And that was basically it, you know? It wasn't a major pep talk, but it was like a perfunctory congratulations. But yeah, it wasn't like I'm massively proud of you. But then again, the thing that he was told was like, I'm not playing and I'm struggling and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I mean, there's not much to work with there. You can't really go, like, respond to that with, well, I'm really proud of you. You're doing a great job, because from all you've heard so far, he isn't doing a great job. And I liked his sister, Miyako. She's very cool. I liked her design, first of all. I liked her personality, how she's, you know, she was very caring of Tachibana. I'm calling him Tachibana because I can't remember his other name. I think Tachibana is his last name, which means it would also be Miyako's name, but I don't care. But yeah, Tachibana, I think he, it's good that he has a somewhat of a support system still, even though he's kind of denying that support system because he doesn't see himself worthy of it. So he needs to go through that. But anyway, that was a great episode, and I am so excited for the next episode. I know it doesn't seem like it because, again, I'm talking at a singular volume, and the volume is low, and a low tone doesn't mean I'm not incredibly excited. And I think next week maybe we might be getting started on this match, which would be awesome. I mean, if this was episode 19, we got like 5 episodes left or something. That's plenty of time to get some awesome stuff going. So super keen for that. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And my Patreon account if you want to support me and also get full-length, early access, and exclusive Patreon videos. You can go over there and check that out. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.